Chapter 22. And it came to pass in the first week, in the 44th Jubilee, in the second year, that is, the year in which Abraham died, that Isaac and Ishmael came from the well of the oath to celebrate the Feast of Weeks, that is, the feast of the first fruits of the harvest, to Abraham their father. And Abraham rejoiced because his 2 sons had come. For Isaac had many possessions in Beersheba, and Isaac was wont to go and see his possessions and to return to his father. And in those days Ishmael came to see his father, and they both came together. And Isaac offered a sacrifice for a burnt offering, and presented it on the altar of his father which he had made in Hebron. And he offered a thank offering, and made a feast of joy before Ishmael his brother. And Rebekah made new cakes from the new grain, and gave them to Jacob her son, to take them to Abraham his father from the first fruits of the land, that he might eat and bless the Creator of all things before he died. And Isaac too sent by the hand of Jacob to Abraham a best thank offering, that he might eat and drink. And he did eat and drank, and blessed the Most High God, who has created heaven and earth, who has made all the fat things of the earth, and given them to the children of men, that they might eat and drink and bless their Creator.
And now I give thanks to you, my God, because you have caused me to see this day. Behold, I am 160 years, an old man and full of days, and all my days have been to me peace. The sword of the adversary has not overcome me in all that you have given me and my children all the days of my life to this day. My God, may your mercy and your peace be upon your servant, and upon the seed of his sons, that they may be to you a chosen nation, and an inheritance from amongst all the nations of the earth, from henceforth to all the days of the generations of the earth, to all the ages.
And he called Jacob and said,
My son Jacob, may the God of all bless you and strengthen you to do righteousness, and his will before him. And may he choose you and your seed, that you may become a people for his inheritance according to his will, always. Jacob, my son, draw near and kiss me.
And he drew near and kissed him. And he said,
Blessed be my son Jacob, and all the sons of God Most High, to all the ages. May God give to you a seed of righteousness, and some of your sons may he sanctify in the midst of the whole earth. May nations serve you, and all the nations bow themselves before your seed. Be strong in the presence of men, and exercise authority over all the seed of Seth. Then your ways and the ways of your sons will be justified, so that they shall become a holy nation. May the God Most High give you all the blessings wherewith he has blessed me, and wherewith he blessed Noah and Adam. May they rest on the sacred head of your seed from generation to generation, forever. And may he cleanse you from all unrighteousness and impurity, that you may be forgiven all the transgressions which you have committed ignorantly. May he strengthen you and bless you, and may you inherit the whole earth. And may he renew his covenant with you, that you may be to him a nation for his inheritance for all the ages, and that he may be to you and to your seed a God in truth and righteousness throughout all the days of the earth. Jacob, my son, remember my words, and observe the commandments of Abraham, your father. Separate yourself from the nations, and do not eat with them. And do not do according to their works, and do not become their associate. For their works are unclean, and all their ways are a pollution, and an abomination, and uncleanness. They offer their sacrifices to the dead, and they worship evil spirits. And they eat over the graves, and all their works are vanity and nothingness. They have no heart to understand, and their eyes do not see what their works are. And how they err in saying to a piece of wood, "You are my God," and to a stone, "You are my Lord, and you are my deliverer." And they have no heart. And as for you, my son Jacob, may the Most High God help you, and the God of heaven bless you, and remove you from their uncleanness and from all their error. Beware, my son Jacob, of taking a wife from any seed of the daughters of Canaan, for all his seed is to be rooted out of the earth. For owing to the transgression of Ham, Canaan erred, and all his seed shall be destroyed from off the earth, and all the residue thereof. And none springing from him shall be saved on the day of judgment. And as for all the worshippers of idols and the profane, there shall be no hope for them in the land of the living, and there shall be no remembrance of them on the earth. For they shall descend into Sheol, and into the place of condemnation they shall go. As the children of Sodom were taken away from the earth, so will all those who worship idols be taken away. Fear not, my son Jacob, and do not be dismayed, O son of Abraham. May the God Most High preserve you from destruction, and from all the paths of error may he deliver you. This house have I built for myself, that I might put my name upon it on the earth. It is given to you and to your seed forever, and it will be named the house of Abraham. For you will build my house and establish my name before God forever. Your seed and your name will stand throughout all generations of the earth.
And he ceased commanding him and blessing him. And the two lay together on one bed. And Jacob slept in the bosom of Abraham, his father's father. And he kissed him 7 times. And his affection and his heart rejoiced over him. And he blessed him with all his heart and said, The Most High God, the God of all, the Creator of all, who brought me forth from Ur of the Chaldees, that he might give me this land to inherit it forever, and that I might establish a holy seed, blessed be the Most High forever. And he blessed Jacob and said, My son, over whom with all my heart and my affection I rejoice, may your grace and your mercy be lifted up upon him and upon his seed always. And do not forsake him, nor set him at naught from henceforth to the days of eternity. And may your eyes be opened upon him and upon his seed, that you may preserve him and bless him, and may sanctify him as a nation for your inheritance. And bless him with all your blessings from henceforth to all the days of eternity, and renew your covenant and your grace with him and with his seed, according to all your good pleasure.
to all the generations of the earth.